Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in to WVRC Clay County Sports. I'm Alan Tanner, and I got a special guest alongside me this afternoon, Jeff Crockless. Jeff, welcome in. Thanks for joining the broadcast this evening.
Good to be out here on this beautiful afternoon. First time seeing a game live this year. Should be a good game.
Yes, and Jeff is going to be filling in this evening for Dylan, who, of course, is at home and probably watching. So, Dylan, if you're watching, hopefully we do it justice this evening. Let us know. Shoot me a text if you see anything that we need to fix. And today the Panthers are taking on the Braxton County Eagles. You can see sunny blue skies. I thought there was going to be some rain in the forecast, but it looks like things have cleared up nicely. The Panthers have faced the Eagles once before this season on the road and did get a victory, so hopefully they can repeat that process, but nothing ever comes easy against Braxton County. First pitch is scheduled to take part at 6 o'clock p.m. sharp. We're about 9 minutes from that, and that gives us a chance to kind of preview things. And let's start with the lineup. How about for the Panthers first? Leading off this evening will be Landon Delwart, and he's actually doing the catching this evening. That's a little change. You got Pierce Adkins batting in the 2-hole. He's the shortstop. Lathan Brown getting the start in right field, and he will bat third. Joe Elliott will bat cleanup tonight and play second base. A little adjustment there. Gatlin Stanton's on the mound this evening. He'll bat fifth as well. Luke Stewart, the first baseman, will bat sixth. Cooper Collins will bat seventh and play third base. Jackson Brown getting the start at the designated hitter position. He'll bat eighth, and he will bat for Eli Matheny, who is playing in left field. And rounding things out is Colin Elliott, who will bat ninth and play center field. So a few differences for those that are fans of the team. Notice something in the first one, Jeff, we talked about here a few minutes ago. Landon is catching. How difficult is that going to be for somebody who's used to playing shortstop to come in and try to catch a ball game?
I mean, I think, catching for the first time is difficult for anybody, but Landon's a good athlete, and I think if anybody can do it, it'll be him.
Well, he was talking about it today, actually, and he said that he dares somebody to try to run on him.
I like the confidence.
Yes.
I like the confidence.
He is very, very confident. We got both coaches out. Of course, that's Coach Krajewski out there talking to the umpires. He's assisted by J.D. Johnson and James Adkins. And I think we're going to have maybe the national anthem here in just a few minutes. So I'm going to turn things over to Bobby Brown.
Sponsor is Mrs. Joyce Johnson. Mrs. Johnson is a member of the Clay County Commission, mom of J.D. and Brandon. Thank you, Mrs. Johnson, for your generous donation to help with baseballs for tonight's game. Catching the ceremonial first pitch is assistant coach and the son of Mrs. Johnson, J.D. Johnson. You may throw out the first pitch.
How about this, Jeff? We got first pitch, mom to son.
Oh, yeah, let's see. J.D. Oh, you got to block that, J.D.
The runner advanced to second.
Yeah, you got to drop to your knees and body it up with your chest right there.
That's a strike and a pass ball for sure. Mm-hmm. We'll talk to Coach Johnson about that one. So Joyce is, of course, part of the Diamond Dozen Club. So that's she sponsored a dozen baseballs, I believe, is what that is.
Yeah, I mean, for people that don't coach or play, you wouldn't believe how expensive a dozen baseballs are. They can run you over $100. So that's people stepping up. That's a big help.
Absolutely. You're hearing the Braxton County Eagles roster. It's Landon Mays. He'll pitch. Seth Simpson will play shortstop. Owen Lowther will play center field. Luke Kelly will play third base. Landon Hart will be the designated hitter for Colin Helmick, who's in right field. Callan Meadows is the catcher. Kyler White's the first baseman. Aiden Gibbon will play second base, and Elijah Markham will bat ninth and play left field. And Braxton County is coached by Josh Ward and Nick Conrad. And I believe we're going to have the national anthem here in a moment. But first, we have a special introduction for the Panthers. I'll turn it over to Bobby Brown.
Clay County Panthers. Number 28, Landon Delwart. Number 14, Pierce Adkins. Number 6, Lathan Brown. Number 9, Joe Elliott. Number 5, Gatlin Stanton. Number 4, Luke Stewart. Number 10, Cooper Collins. Number 1, Eli Matheny. And number 15, Colin Elliott. And the rest of the Panthers.
There's the starting lineup, and now we will leave it right back to Bobby for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem?
A beautiful rendition of the national anthem, and we are almost set to go again for the Braxton County Eagles. It's Landon Mays, Seth Simpson, and Owen Lowther, Luke Kelly, Landon Hart, and Callan Meadows, Kyler White, Aiden Given, and Elijah Markham. Let's take one quick break before we get that first pitch started and hear a word from our sponsors. And we'll be right back, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
Starting at 5:50.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
All right, we are back and ready to go. On the mound warming up is Gatlin Stanton. Gatlin has a 3.0 ERA. He's only pitched 7 innings, according to the latest stats I had. He's given up 7 hits, 5 runs, 3 of those earned, 5 walks, and 7 Ks. And Jeffrey, as a former pitching coach and even a pitcher in college, those who didn't know, Jeffrey pitched at West Virginia Tech. Very successful pitcher. I think the name of the game is make sure you throw strikes. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, getting ahead is the most important thing in pitching. I think if there's a chart they put up in a lot of college dugouts that show the difference in a hitter's batting average between a 0-1 count and a 1-0. If you get up on an 0-1 count, the hitter's got probably a less than a 250 batting average on the next pitch, where if it's 1-0, they're going to get up there and sit in a fastball and they're going to bat well over 300. So if you can get ahead, that opens up all your pitches. You can work anywhere off that, but if you get behind, you're pretty much that hitter knows you're going to groove one next pitch.
So important for Gatlin, Gatlin, for those of you who are familiar with Clay County sports over the years, Gatlin is a transfer. He came in this year from out of state, and he has been a welcome addition not only to the baseball team but the football team as well. And Gatlin has really came along as a baseball player, looks like a baseball player, does things as baseball players do, and we're going to get a chance to see him pitch here this afternoon. Of course, he's only pitched 7 innings, so a lot of times your stats aren't necessarily they can be ballooned or they can be extremely low without a big, huge sample size. So we'll see what happens here as the Panthers meet up at the mound, and we're ready to go. And here's Landon Mays. I've heard Landon Mays' name a lot throughout this year, broadcasting football, basketball. and now baseball. So we'll see what happens here. And keep an eye on, can Gatlin work ahead in the count and stay ahead of these hitters? I mentioned before that we were victorious over Braxton County, but sometimes that just doesn't mean a whole lot. And we'll see what happens. Here we go. We are ready for pitch number 1. And the first pitch, here's the kick. And it is a strike, fouled back. Good start for Stanton.
Does his job, gets ahead there. Now he can either come back with a fastball or get to that off-speed stuff.
The off-speed stuff, when your fastball is where it needs to be, and sometimes hitters have a hard time catching up to it, they have to be a little early, and that off-speed stuff can be filthy. So Stanton ready to go. It is 0-1 the count. Here's the next pitch.
Another good pitch.
Ground ball to third base. Collins picks it up. The throw to first, the head first slide, and he's out of there. How about that?
That's a good way to start. 2 pitches, 1 out.
You don't often see a head-first slide at first base, but we got the out.
It was a good effort, but they typically teach you not to head-first slide into first because it slows you down. The time you want to head-first slide is if that first baseman comes off the bag and might tag you.
Well, there you have it. 1 out in the inning, and I got to get the scoreboard set here. I'll get that in just a moment. So with 1 away, it's Seth Simpson, the shortstop, and he's ready. First pitch swinging. It is popped up to the shortstop, and Atkins goes out and makes a nice play. How about that for Pierce? That's 2 for 2 on replays this evening as well.
So just like we talked about, there's 3 pitches, 2 outs.
And immediately Stanton very comfortable now. Here we go. And so with 2 outs in the inning, and our scoreboard is acting up here, folks. I'll try to get that set as soon as I possibly can. It is going to be Owen Lowther. Here's Lowther standing in, right-handed batter, first pitch away for a ball. So for the first time tonight, Stanton working behind in the count 1-0. A really good start for Stanton. Not throwing a lot of pitches. He's only thrown, 4, I believe, so far?
Yep.
It's a really good start, and there's a pop-up. This could be the 3rd out.
And Elliott has it, and there's 5 pitches, 3 outs. That's exactly what you want.
Nice.
For your starting pitcher.
Yes, indeed, and you're going to see it 2 easy pop-ups and a nice ground ball out. That is the 3rd out of the inning. We will take a quick break, and we'll head to the bottom of the 2nd for the Panthers. Coming up, it is Delwart, Atkins, and Brown right after this.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
We are back here at Maysville Park. The Panthers with a very quick 1-2-3 inning to start this game. And now they'll come to the plate, and we'll start it off with Landon Delwart. Landon, of course, doing the catching this evening at the plate this year. He is batting .256 with 3 RBIs on the season and 7 walks, but his batting average has soared. The fact that it's .256 from where it was just a few games ago is pretty impressive. And he was able to raise that a ton. So I know he's hitting the ball really well. He was started the season down around the 5-6 hole in the lineup, even down at the very bottom at 9. Has worked his way up to that leadoff spot. Coach Krajewski trusts him. And you want an athlete up there at the top. Let's see what he can do.
Absolutely, and you're talking about a rising batting average. Typically in high school baseball, unless you have a team that the players just play all year long, typically at the start of the season, the pitching is always ahead of the hitting. So I think it's just a matter of Delwart seeing as many pitches as he has lately, and he's starting to get his timing down, and that bodes well for the Panthers.
Yes, indeed. And if he gets on base, watch out. He does have some speed. He's a heck of an athlete. Those of you who follow WVRC will know that name for sure from several different sports. Delwood, of course, a great football player, but also a pretty good wrestler as well. And he's going to lead things off on the mound for the Eagles. It is Landon Mays. He was the leadoff batter. I do not have any stats on Mr. Mays, but just kind of watching. Looks like he throws pretty hard.
Yeah, he's got a little velocity, and he does have a decent little 12-6 curveball. Just watching him warm up, it looks like he can be a little wild, but sometimes being a little wild is effective. You don't want, if you're throwing nothing but strikes, hitters can just get up there and wait on a good one, where if you throw a couple strikes, then one behind a batter, it keeps them on their heels.
All right, here is Delwood. He'll step in that right-handed batter's box, and he will try to get things rolling for the Panthers. Landon, against Logan County, led the game off with a single, never went anywhere, and so we'll see if he can repeat that process, but maybe the Panthers move him around the bases a little more this time. Here is pitch number 1, and he takes it inside. Thought he was going to show bunt for a moment.
A lot of times the leadoff batter just likes to get up there to show bunt, to distract the pitcher a little bit. The pitcher's trying to lock it on the glove, and all of a sudden he's waving that bat in front of it.
Well, that could be a very interesting point because you get those infielders thinking about that as well. He shows bunt again. Again, no intention of bunting there. Takes a strike, and now you're comfortable. It's 1-1 the count to Landon Delwood, 256 batter standing in. Here is the next pitch from Mays, and it's high for ball 2. 2-1 the count. And here we go. Again, Landon working ahead in the count. You talked about it, how important that is.
And, this is what you want as a leadoff batter, is to get up there and see some pitches.
Swing.
Not only does it drive up the pitch count, but it allows your 2, 3, 4 hitters, which typically your best hitters, to see more pitches out of it and kind of time that guy up on the on-deck circle.
That's an interesting point, is you see a lot of those guys swinging as if they're standing in the batter's box, and they're right over there in the on-deck circle kind of seeing everything he's got. There's a ball in the dirt, maybe a little breaking ball swing and a miss. And Delwood is down on strikes for out number 1. And so Mays looks like he's got good stuff. Here comes Pierce Adkins. Pierce, probably the proverbial best hitter, you might say, on this team, especially when it comes to average. Pierce batting .628 with 19 RBIs and 14 walks on the season. He is the really far and above everybody else's on as far as average RBIs and walks.
And, if you watch him swing, he has a good swing, but you can also tell he doesn't get cheated. He doesn't take anything off of it.
Pierce is a batter. Oh, he's hit right. Or maybe it missed him.
I thought maybe it grazed the calf. I think it did, but, when you're a hitter like Pierce, you don't want to take that free base.
Yeah, he may be saying, that didn't hit me, I'm good.
Yeah.
Man, that was close. Pierce is a player who plays baseball all the time, and he plays in the fall, he plays in the summertime, everywhere and all over the place, and it shows as he takes ball 2 high, 2-0, and this is a really good count for him.
Absolutely. So right here as a hitter, you're looking for one pitch in one spot, so you're probably looking for the fastball you can do absolute damage with.
Pierce ready, didn't even step out of the box. He takes another pitch inside ball 3, and you have to think Mays is now got to be thinking, if he knows anything about Pierce, maybe you just be careful here, and if he ends up on first base, he does, and they stay away from him.
Oh, he called that a strike.
Okay, so, wow. I don't know if I got that one on replay or not, but, boy, that looked outside to me, but he has a better view at it than us.
But then also it gives Pierce 2 more cracks at it, so I don't think Pierce is too upset.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to take a 4-pitch walk. Here's a pitch from Mays. He slaps that one into the parking lot, and I think everybody's car is safe for now.
Yeah.
Hope you didn't park over there.
I did. I'm looking. It looks like it's safe.
Now, Jeffrey, as a seasoned veteran in baseball, you know not to park in that area.
I just take my chances.
I hear you. I hear you.
In the past, I'd get up here and get behind the dugout early, but now that I got up here a little late, all my good spaces were parked, so I had to just take what they can give me.
Well, that happens sometimes. All right. It's a full count. 1 away here in the bottom of the first to Adkins. He is set. Here's the pitch.
And
takes ball 4.
Now, if my windshield would get busted out, will WVRC replace it for me?
We are not liable for any broken windshields.
Oh,
yes.
Man.
Yes. But now, I don't know if Clay County Athletics might have some sort of policy. Who knows?
Okay, I'll find out.
Yes. And, of course, we got the softball team in action. Coach Nichols watching. We appreciate you, Coach. Hope things are going well. And right now, 1-0 Nicholas County. And who we got coming up here? This is Lathan Brown. Lathan, a left-handed batter, so a little different as Mays looks. Adkins back over. He isn't going anywhere. And is it any tougher to pitch to a left-handed batter when you're used to seeing right-handers?
Especially if you don't face a lot of them. Like once you get to college, there's typically 3 or 4 left-handed bats in every lineup.
There's a shot into center field over the diving glove of the shortstop around second, heading to third, and he's got the wave. Adkins going all the way around the throw to the plate, not in time, and that's going to be an RBI, and then Brown's going to advance to second on the throw.
I don't know if that was a hit and run, but if it was very, very, very well done.
1-0, the Panthers lead as Joel Elliott's going to come to the plate, and you wonder that throw really never had a chance, and they let Lathan advance to second on the throw.
That's why right there you just got to hit your cutoff, take your medicine, and keep that guy at first.
All right, so we got Lathan. Okay, he's just getting maybe an elbow brace or something. I thought we may have a pinch runner. Getting a sliding glove maybe or something. And so Elliott now comes up. It's 1-0 Clay County, and now we have a chance with another runner in scoring position to make this lead a little bit larger. First pitch to Elliott is a strike, a late strike call. I got to be careful because a lot of these umpires are a little slow at it.
Yeah, some umpires call it right away. Some of them is kind of delayed. And typically as a pitcher, you want that call right away. But
here's the next pitch from Mays. There's a shot right to the shortstop. It's fielded cleanly over to first in time for the out as Joel made it very close.
And then that allowed Lathan to advance to third, and maybe a pass ball scores us another run here.
Yeah, you said it. There's a lot of ways to score from third that you can't score from second. And pass ball would be one that you see often. So Panthers, again, already up 1-0. Would love to get that run home here. Panthers, a lot of struggles as of late with runners in scoring position and just leaving runners on base in general. Let's see if Gatlin can't help his own calls here. First pitch stays high for ball one. Mays has worked behind the count often here, and you talked about that before the game, and he's got to be thinking you got to throw strikes.
Yeah, and I mean, even though that was a little high, that was a pretty decent curveball there, so it does look like he has a little off speed in him.
He'll step off and throw over to third. Nothing doing there. As who is that out there? Lathan?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lathan's still out there. He's back easily.
Now, as right-handers, we don't pick off to third much. Now, I know he just lobbed that one over there, but you got to be careful if you're going to really try to get him, because that's not something you practice all the time.
Well, and that's another. That pitch is out. No, that's a strike. You called it. I should have listened to you. But that's another way you can score from third. A throw over, gets by the third baseman, and you've got another run in. Don't want to give one up here. And so here is Stanton looking for a pitch to hit. It's 1-1, and he does find one he swings at, but it's popped foul. And that'll just be a long strike. And now he's down in the count 1-2. That really opens the door for Mays here.
So typically, against a guy, I mean, this guy's got some decent velocity, but he's not throwing super hard. Typically here as a hitter, what I like to do is I like to move up in the box, kind of take that curveball away, or a good portion of the break, and then just, sit on a fastball, and I'll fight off a curveball if he throws one.
Yeah, you got to fight off anything that's close here. You don't want to go down looking. Here's the next pitch. That one stays way high. It gets by, but it bounces hard enough off that cage, and the catcher did a really good job. Let me see who's catching. That's Callan Meadows for Braxton. Did a really good job of locating that one, and that saves a run.
And up here at Mesa, you got to be committed because we don't have a very big backstop. So really the ones that really get you, you get a little ricochet up the.
Here's a foul ball, but that one hit hard off down the left side into the outhouse out there. It's still going.
But those ones that ricochet and go up the baseline are the ones you really score on. The ones that go straight back, you've got to have some speed and you got to have it timed up right.
Our outfield camera not in the best spot. We thought we could get a better shot, so we're not going to use it as much this evening. We apologize for that. Here is the 2-2.
And there's that curveball, and he lets it hit him.
Hit him right in the back. Gatlin's going to wear that one. That didn't look like it hurt too much, though.
No.
At bat number 4.
All right. So that'll put him on the corners for the big first baseman, Luke Stewart. Luke is a .261 hitter. He has 11 RBIs on the season and 6 walks, hoping to make that RBI total go up to 12 here, as suddenly Mays has thrown 20 pitches in this inning, and he only has 2 outs. I have only 1 on the scoreboard. Let me fix that. There are 2 outs in the inning. And this is a big chance for the Panthers. They may be wanting these runs if they are not able to get them in later in the game.
And it looks like, yep, and that's exactly what they wanted. That first and third situation, you break early before the pitcher's even begun to deliver to the plate, and you get a balk right there.
And that throw actually went way out into center field. Did they call a balk? Is that what it was?
Pitcher didn't disengage from the rubber.
Okay.
Anytime you're going to have a play like that, you got to step off the back, because if you don't step off the back, you have to throw it to first.
That's interesting, and I may have missed. Yeah, I missed the replay there, but he did not step off. That's why we got you up here. I would have never caught that. I would have just assumed they threw it away. All right, so now runner moves up a base. There's a wild pitch. Runner will go to third.
And I think it caught the umpire, and that never makes the umpire a happy person.
Ball 1. They do wear some padding back there, but sometimes I imagine that still hurts. It's 2-0. Panthers have been able to get a couple runs across here, looking for a third here in this inning as Luke Stewart stands in. Panthers sporting the traditional baseball
There was
look.
another balk. He came set, and then he kind of leaned toward third, then came back before he was about to deliver to the plate. You can't move those shoulders.
So, for fans watching at home, that's 2 balks in this inning, and that has led to 2 runs. And so the Panthers right where they need to be. And I imagine that pitcher out there is frustrated. He knows the rule. Just got to maybe, interesting.
And I think that's the thing, what Clay has to do, because we're not a team that's going to hit 7 or 8 home runs a game. You got to get a timely hit. You got to get your walks, and then you got to get on base. And when you are as active on the base path as we are, it makes that pitcher think twice.
There's a chick swing, but you're right. Yes, being active on the base paths makes him think about it, makes him make mistakes, and you're seeing right there what's happening.
Yeah.
3-0 here, and now
I think he called that a strike, maybe.
Okay, so let me get caught up here. The scoreboard says,
I think
0-1.
1-1.
1-1. Okay, thank you, Bobby. That one high for ball 2. It's 2-1. It's a very delayed strike call. I always like the umpires that make it known with a nice loud strike.
And I always enjoyed the umpires that were very emphatic when they rang somebody up. Does it make you want to strike out the next batter?
Yes. There's a strike call. So it is 2-2 now as Stewart trying to find a way to get on base. So Cooper Collins has a chance to bat. Here's the pitch. There's a ball up the left field line. It gets by the third baseman. That's going to be an error, and Stewart will be on first base.
Well, we'll have to get on Game Changer and see how they officially score that.
I have it here. Let me look here. So right now, we have 3 runs on 2 hits. Let me update our scoreboard.
All right, looks like he just...
I think he gave him a hit. Okay, so 2 hits for the Panthers, 3 runs across, and no errors. And here we go. Here's Cooper. Collins going to stand in and try to continue this inning, the 7th batter of the inning. That one way outside. Nice pick by the catcher there. How about that job?
That was a good job. He slid out, got his glove on it. But back to the scorekeeping, as a hitter, you always like a generous scorekeeper. Now, as a pitcher, it drives you up a wall.
Yes, and we're very generous to whatever Clay County is, if that's pitching or hitting.
Well, then that's better.
Yeah, we call that home cooking. There, the runner's off and running. It's a wide pitch, and Stewart slides safely into second base for a stolen base. All right, let me see. So we got a runner on second now, right?
Yep.
I have him standing on third. Let me fix that. So runner on second, 2 outs. It is a 2-0 count. 2 outs. We're still in the bottom of the first, and that one's inside. Now it's 3-0. Man, Mays is really laboring here. He has now thrown, let me check here and see how many pitches. He's nearing 30, I think. He's at 27 already. It's a tough inning.
Now there he did step off to the back, so he's good right there.
How many pitches can you throw in a high school game?
115.
115. So
now when we were in high school, it was an innings limit. You know, you got 10 innings.
Okay.
But they've smartly changed it to pitch count because you could throw 10 innings, you could end up throwing 210 pitches.
Yes, not healthy for the elbow. Well, there's a 4-pitch walk. And now it's first and second. Here's Jackson Brown. I'm interested to see what he can do. New to this designated hitter spot. I'd love to see him get a hit, and I'm sure Bobby would too. PA guy's a little bit partial. I noticed him getting a little excited when he said Jackson's name, and he immediately puts one in the air, right field.
And it's going to drop.
It drops for a hit.
And the runners were on the move with 2 outs, so we'll score a run.
1 run does score. Nice job by Jackson, the designated hitter, and he is 1 for 1. And now it is 4-0. Runners on the corners. Boy, this is a dream inning if you're Clay County. Already batting around. This is the 9th batter of the inning, the center fielder, Colin. And Colin is extremely fast. I wonder if you put a bunt on here. Is that any consideration?
I mean, you got to check out where the third baseman's playing. It looks like he's playing back, so he's not up on the grass.
Colin
All right,
not
so
showing
we're going to
bunt.
steal over here. If you're going to do it, I would probably have him take till he gets a strike, because this guy's having such trouble throwing strikes. You don't want to just gift him an out and get him out of the inning.
Working behind in the count. Mays officially up past 30 pitches. Now at 31. And behind Elliott, and there's 2-0. Boy.
Nope, strike.
Okay, so again, I should have learned my lesson from the last time. This may be the same umpire we had Saturday.
I was watching that. He was very delayed in strike calls.
It is a very similar style, but there's a swing and a miss. And how important is it for Mays to get the 9 batter here? Because you don't want to turn this thing over to the top of the order.
No, definitely not with the bases loaded. So
1 and 2.
He is ahead in the count. So right now, Mays, you're just throwing whatever pitch you feel most comfortable with right here.
Let's see if he throws it for a strike. He does. Strike 3 swinging. That's the end of the inning, but the Panthers bat around, score 4. They leave 2 on base. We'll head to the top of the second. Panthers lead 4-0. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Tony here. Go-Mart's Groovy Hoops is on now. Earn bonus rewards points and tokens with specially marked items.
Hey, it's Brad checking in. Go to gomart.com or check the app for details.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
We're back here at Maysville Park, and up next is the third baseman, Luke Kelly, for the Eagles. Gatlin Stanton back on the mound. He went 1-2-3 pretty quickly in that first inning. He hopes to do the same here by working ahead.
Absolutely, 5 pitches in the first inning. Now, one thing, you know, when you have a long inning like that, sometimes you tend to tighten up as a pitcher. So hopefully he stayed nice and loose. Looks like he did.
Nice
and
play.
And there we go. Right back up the middle, runs it over and tosses it.
1 out in the inning. Stanton fielded his position very well. Let's watch that one more time here.
Landon Hart.
Boy, you can't. That's the way you teach it, right?
Yeah, he did exactly what you're supposed to do. You know, those hard hit ground balls, you don't want to just pick it up and throw it because that's an awkward throw. You run over there, you toss it, you just shake hands with the first baseman.
Nice play. And so 1 out already. And Gatlin right back into it here, having a really good showing. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And that is strike 1. This batter is, let's see, Landon Hart. He's the designated hitter for Braxton County. Over in Summersville, it's not going the Panthers' way, the Lady Panthers' way. The softball team down 3-0 early on in that ball game. It's still top of the third inning as that pitch is way out wide.
Well, yeah, I caught a little bit of that Buffalo game, so they're never out of it.
Never know, and that with that team, you just never know. And Coach Nichols does confirm this is not the same up as Saturday. But, yes, I agree, Coach. That delayed strike call still happening. There's a pop-up.
Pop-up.
Whose ball is this? Gatlin's? No, it goes back behind the – I didn't realize it was back here close to us. Now, Jeremy, you had 2 errors last night in the softball game. I don't want to see any more errors. He had 2 pop-ups right to him on the deck. Dropped them both.
Were you not using 2 hands, Jeremy?
Nope. He wouldn't even use his hat. I told him to use your hat. Catch it. That's what you use your hat for.
I wasn't standing over when that ball.
Here's a pitch.
Hopefully Joel can get over there. He does.
Boy, I thought that was going to be a base hit, and that's a nice play by the second baseman. And when Joel's playing second base, he has some range. You're going to see it right here. Made it look pretty easy, didn't he?
Absolutely. I coached high school for either 4 or 5 years, but I've watched this team on film on WVRC, and I think it's the best defensive team we've had in a very long time.
Well, it has definitely been a plus, and it's been the part of this team that has kept us in ball games a lot, as this is Callan Meadows. He's the catcher, and he will try to do some damage here. But, man, 2 outs already, and we are in the top of the second. I better fix that on our scoreboard. I can't ever remember. We're in the top of the second, if I can figure out where that's at here. All right, well, we'll figure it out in a minute as that pitch is away for ball 1. It's 1-1 the count.
Was that his first ball of the game or second?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But let me see here. Here's the next pitch. It is fouled off to the right side. That'll be a strike. It's 2-1 now the count. And
once again, he's ahead in the count.
I've messed up the scoreboard, so I don't know what I've done with it. We'll figure it out later. It is the top of the second inning, though. Just trust us on that one. Here's the 1-2 pitch, looking for the out.
There's a nice little curveball right back to him.
How about that? 2 outs for the pitcher himself, 3 outs in all, and an easy inning once again for Stanton and the Panthers. We'll head to the bottom of the second. It's 4-0. Panthers looking to add to that lead on WVRC Clay County Sports. We'll be right back.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured one ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast, or dig into the Big Tater, crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
Welcome back to Maysville Park. The Panthers lead 4-0. We head to the top of the second inning, and it will be the top of the order, Landon Delwart, to lead things off for Panthers. Delwart is 0 for 1 in this ball game. He did strike out in the last at bat. He had to lead off this game, and he'll be looking for revenge. Delwart came in, let's see, with an average of 256. Of course, we talked about him bringing that average up dramatically, and he will look to do so here too.
So the Panthers have had about a picture-perfect start. 6 up, 6 down when they're in the field. Batted around in the first inning. We'll see if we can do it again here in the second.
So many times we start off so strong, and it seems like it's going to be a nice, relaxing game, and then you know what happens.
I think some teams have a tendency to relax instead of just putting their foot on somebody's throat.
That I didn't want to say it because I've been known to have an announcer's jinx every now and then. But we'll see what happens here. That is ball 1. 1-0, and May starting from behind again in the count. He has thrown 35 pitches now in this ball game. He labored through the first. All 9 batters came to the plate. That one is hit hard but foul down the third base line, and that is 1-1 the count. Delwart looking for a pitch to hit. And the Panthers, who struggled early in the season, well, as far as hitting goes, had their defense kept them in ball games, and it seems as though they're hitting the ball better and better with each passing game. It's probably because of what you mentioned, just seeing more pitches.
And that's exactly what you want. You want to peak at the right time of the season. You want to peak right before you go into tournament play, and it looks like they're on the way to doing that.
Yes, indeed. And the Panthers over in Nicholas County, the Lady Panther softball team has came back and got closer. It's 3-2, and now we got time. And the umpire was in a really bad spot there. I thought he was going to get hit.
And you know,
all dogs on the field.
And the pitcher did the right thing there. A lot of times when a batter calls time and you're halfway in your windup, you try to stop abruptly and you can hurt yourself. So just go ahead and lob that ball in there so that way you're not putting any strain on your arm.
Well, the dog is...
Is this the same dog from...
Yes.
Okay.
It's a WVRC dog.
Okay. You ought to get a little vest with the WVRC logo on it.
We need to get him one out there. If there's anybody willing to sponsor a dog vest that says WVRC, we'll keep him up here in the press box a little bit. All right, so back to the ball game. It's 2-1 count, and Delwart takes ball 3, 3-1, and Mays does not want to walk the leadoff hitter after laboring through the first, and he is 1 pitch away from doing so. Delwart may be looking for a pitch to hit, but instead he's looking for a walk.
Well, that gets the leadoff batter on base. Delwart's got some speed, so we can assume he's probably going to advance to second pretty quickly. Now, the only thing you want to be careful with about advancing to second here is it might give Braxton the option just to walk Pierce to first and get the force play.
So that is interesting. Yeah, the 600 batter, that is always the option. But, man, when you put runners on base, that pitcher just starts thinking more and more about trying to get that runner out, forgets about the hitter at the plate, and makes mistakes. So we'll see if that happens here. Here's Pierce. He, steps out here as the pitcher stepped off, thinking about that runner over there. Delwart standing over there ready to go. Not a huge lead by any means.
But there he goes.
Goes anyways, pitches up and in. Head first slide, safe.
And
pretty easy.
I think one good thing Pierce does, I think sometimes is when you're the best hitter in the team, you get pitched around a lot. Sometimes you expand the zone just wanting to get a hit. And so far he's been fairly patient, hasn't swung at any bad pitches so far.
Interesting that he is up in the 2-hole. You would think normally he would be back in the 3-hole, but Lathan hitting the ball really well. There's a ball that gets past the catcher. And that's going to advance the runner again.
And I would say that's probably why he's in the 2-hole, because I think other than Pierce, I think Lathan may have swung the bat the best this season. So you want to put somebody behind Pierce that can protect him. Because if they know he's in the 3-hole and maybe, a guy's not swinging it too well is in the 4-hole, they can just pitch around him and work the next batter.
So really good point there, as it's good to have another hitter and a lefty like Lathan back there.
Absolutely.
There's ball 3.
Yep.
3-0.
Now, typically, most hitters you'd give the red light to here, 3-0, but I would probably go ahead and give Pierce the green light if he gets his pitch. Go ahead and put a good swing on it.
The old proverbial green light, ready to go. I like it. Pierce has been known to hit a home run. He takes a strike. I thought it was going to be a strike. Again, that delayed strike call giving us fits. Pierce has now saw a strike. Maybe he's comfortable here and ready to go. Panthers in the very baseball traditional pants at the knees this evening. You like that look?
I do like the look. Now, when we wore the blue pants when I coached, I hated them because I have bird legs, and they were not flattering on the calves.
Yeah, that's always interesting. I never understood, as much sports as I've watched, why do coaches in baseball wear a uniform but no other coach does?
I think that's just something we don't ask that question. I think it's just a rule, and you do it.
Interesting, as that's ball 4.
That's a nice job by Pierce. Didn't expand the zone. No outs. Get another runner on base, especially in that first and third situation. You have all sorts of things you can do on the base paths here, and you got Lathan up, who had a good hit last at bat. So you're right where you want to be.
Panthers looking to extend that lead. Even softball coaches don't wear the uniform. It's only baseball.
I mean, I think basketball coaches should have to wear a basketball uniform.
That, or I could see Coach Nichols in a helmet and shoulder pads.
Yeah, I would like to. Actually, I'd like to see that.
Yes. They don't wear middle school baseball uniforms. Well,
no,
they don't fit.
When I coached in middle school, we did not wear baseball uniforms.
They don't make middle school uniforms to fit adults.
Yeah, no, that is true.
That's probably what it is. Pierce is off and running. That's strike 1.
So Lathan was just taken all the way. Let Pierce advance to second and see if he can get a good pitch to hit.
Now a single could score 2 runs. Pierce is a very smart base runner, and you've got the speed of Delward at third base. So you're in a good spot here. 0-1 count. There's a foul down the right side over to the Panther dugout. 0-2.
Little curveball there. I think Lathan saw it. He just swung it around it a little bit instead of maybe just staying inside of it and just ripping it into the gap.
What's the best way to recognize a curveball? Is it arm slot, or is it the way it comes out of their hand?
It's the spin. If it's a real good curveball, it'll have almost like a tight circle on it. Where if it's a slower, loopier curveball, the circle will be a lot bigger. But I mean, the best way to recognize a curveball is you just see a bunch of them.
Okay.
I mean, some people teach you to try to look at the hand at the release point, because if the hand's facing you, it's typically a fastball, where if it's on the side of the ball, it's typically a curveball, but that is very, very hard to do.
All right. So, well, that's interesting. Baseball is such a hard sport to play.
Yes.
I'm telling you, there's a foul ball down the right side, a very hard hit ball. I couldn't even tell where that landed. I have no idea.
Of course, I had a coach ask me one time, he goes, how do you hit a good curveball? And I go, I don't know. He goes, you don't.
Yeah.
You just hope he hangs one and you hit that one.
You don't hit a good curveball. Yes. All right, Lathan ready to go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a ground ball to second. That's going to score a run.
That's exactly what you want to do right there is Lathan. You get 2 strikes, shorten up, just put it in play, drive that run in. 1 out, got a guy in third. Now if Joel can just put this ball in play and score us another run.
So with only 1 out, and that keeps a lot open here. Runner went to third. So you'll take that fielder's choice there for an RBI, add 1 to Lathan Brown's total. And now Joel has a chance. You just poke 1 in the outfield here, or put 1 on the ground to the right side. A lot of ways to get that run in without actually getting a hit. Here's the pitch from Mays.
And he did just that.
Left side ground ball. The shortstop makes the play. The throw over to first.
He's out.
In time, but a run will score. It's 6-0, just how you wanted to draw it up.
Typically there with a runner on third, less than 2 outs, if you can just typically get the ball past the pitcher, you'll drive that run in unless they have the infield in.
So here we go. Here's Stanton now with the bases empty. It is 6-0. Clay County leads over rival Braxton County. Here's the pitch from May. Swing and a miss. Boy, he was reaching for that one.
Yeah, it looked like a little off-speed pitch there. Started on the outer half of the plate and then just fell into the other batter's box.
Good curveball there, off-speed pitch for Mays. He is now up to 50 pitches, 51 pitches, I should say.
I would say he's probably going to throw another one right here. Yep.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. There you go.
You can actually see him when he's throwing his curveball. He digs a little bit in his glove, and that's something as a hitter you get used to. You watch how the pitcher's moving their hand around and see how he's digging around a little bit in his glove, trying to get that curveball grip.
Here's the third pitch. This one fouled away. Still 0-2. Mays trying to work out of this inning. He's already given up 2 runs. And the Panthers have not left as many on base as in previous games. Of course, we held almost beat the number 1 team in the state, Charleston Catholic, the other night, 6-5, the final.
You know, I didn't go to that game, didn't watch it, but I was really impressed. You know, after Saturday, that was a way to rebound. You know,
yes.
Joel's probably your best or second best pitcher. You had him on the mound, sounded like he was throwing the ball well. And, you know, I think just eventually, if you can win one of those games, that's when you really break through. It really builds the confidence. I'm sure that was a little bit of a. We don't like to talk about moral victories, but that was probably a little bit of a one. You take the number 1 team in the state.
Oh, and he makes the catch. That was a very tough play. I wonder if he was looking up into the sun because he kind of danced around over there, but he did make the play. And so after 2, it is Clay County 6, Braxton County nothing. We'll take a break and come right back with the top of the 3rd inning right here on WVRC, Clay County Sports.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
A well-run retirement plan can attract and retain valuable employees, whether your organization has 2 or 2,000. People's Bank offers solutions to determine the best benefits approach that meets your business goals. People's Bank 401k solution offers fully bundled and in-house solutions that eliminate the need for multiple providers, saving you money. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
We're back at Maysville Park as Braxton County comes up for the 3rd inning, and it is the 7-batter Kyler White, the first baseman. Braxton looking to get something going after a pretty non-existent 1st and 2nd inning here. Gatlin Stanton working well, and Braxton likes to swing. He hits it over into left field, and a nice play. Eli Matheny tracked it down out there and made the play.
Nice play, and once again, continuing the theme for Stanton, 1 pitch, 1 out. This is, I mean, if he continues like this, he may be able to pitch tomorrow.
I was going to say, yeah. Do you still know the rules?
Yeah, it's if you throw less than 30, no days rest. Less 31 to 50, 1 day's rest. 51 to 75, 2, and 76 to 115, 3.
Well, he's only thrown 15. And that one's outside for a ball, 1-0. But, yeah, he has been very efficient, and partly because he's throwing strikes, but also Braxton County swinging and putting it in play, and the defense is doing what it needs to do.
That's exactly what you want as a pitcher. You don't have to feel like you have to strike everybody out. I can just put it in the strike zone, and my defense will back me up.
So this is Aiden Given, and he swung at one up at his eyes, and I would think we might go right back to that pitch.
Yeah, you probably want, if you want to do, just throw one right at the letters.
Yeah, that pitch always looks good, but it is near impossible to hit when it's high like that. Here's the next one. Swing and a miss.
He just went right back at him and threw it by him there.
So Given down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Doesn't look like he's comfortable catching up to that fastball, and I imagine we won't go away from it.
No, absolutely not. 8-hitter, just go right at him. If he puts it in play, your defense is there.
Here's the pitch. A little low for ball 2. 2-2 the count now. As
And a lot of times I was guilty of this, but you see a lot of high school pitchers, they get down to the bottom of the lineup, they're like 8, 9, and they start thinking, oh, I can't walk this guy. And when you put that thought in your head, it makes it a little bit more challenging to throw a strike, but not right there. That's strike
3. You called it. 2 outs. What a nice pitch there from Stanton. And he's had him right where he wanted him. Nice play. The Panthers cruising again through this inning. And now we got a left-handed batter, Elijah Markham, up the left fielder. And he will try to get things rolling for Braxton County. And Gatlin will look to just keep on sailing along. Here's the next pitch. Ooh, that looked good. I guess it was a ball. Must have been a little inside. 1-0. 6-0. Now, short game rules are after 5. Is it 10 runs after 5?
10 run. And I don't know this for sure, but I want to say maybe this year they put a 15-run rule in after 3 or 4, but I'm not sure about that.
Well, it's 15 in softball after 3 innings. Usually don't see many 15-run leads.
We could have used that a few years ago. We went up to Wahama on a Saturday and lost 33-1.
That was the year that did they win the championship that year?
Maybe. I can't remember.
Won it the year before.
It was about 35 degrees on a Saturday, and it was not an enjoyable day.
A lot of runs across the plate.
A lot of runs across the plate. We had a 1-0 lead, though.
Well, okay, there you go. So that one did feel good. It wasn't like it's 32-0.
Yeah.
We got one. 2-1 here is the count to the 9-hitter Elijah Markham, and Gatlin needs a strike. He gets one there on the foul ball. It is 2-2. Back comes Gatlin.
And we talked about at the beginning, while he hasn't had to do a whole lot, Landon's actually looked pretty comfortable back there.
Well, he has, absolutely. He has done a good job. Haven't had a lot of balls get by. So here we go. It is a 2-2 count to Markham. Ooh.
You could tell there Landon actually did a nice job. Got his thumb underneath the ball, started the glove low, brought it up, brought that glove right in the strike zone. So that's exactly what you want to do as a catcher.
All right, full count. You got the leadoff batter, Landon Mays, in the on-deck circle. He'd love to get out of this inning and have a nice 1-2-3 inning. Here's the pitch. Oh.
And you could almost tell there where the way Stanton released that. He was almost trying to aim it.
Yeah. Well, still no hits, but
Bat number 12, Landon Mays.
That is the perfect game's now gone. Thought we might see a perfect game.
I wasn't going to say anything. I didn't want to.
You didn't want to jinx it. I've jinxed enough of them so far. So, yeah. I mentioned the no-hitter, so it's coming. Here comes a hit.
Yeah, I might as well I think I'm just going to get up and go to the car, Alan.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's Landon Mays, the leadoff batter. He's also the pitcher. He's struggling on the mound. I'm sure he wants to help his cause here, get a base hit, and get them a little closer as that pitch comes in there for a strike.
And that was a good call, whoever called that pitch. With him struggling a little bit with a fastball, mix it up, throw that first pitch curveball, get ahead in the count.
All right, Stanton stares down at Delwart, the catcher. He comes set. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air.
That looks like it's
going to fall in for that hit, like I told you about. A little confusion out there in left center field. Matheny finally throws it in.
All right. Well, this is where we got to bear down. You get 2 quick outs. You walk the 9 batter. 1 batter bloops the first hit in, broke up the no-hitter.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I went ahead and said it.
But now you just got to bear down, because this is where, you're relaxed, then all of a sudden you're nervous. This is where just Stanton's got to relax, throw strikes. He's got a good defense behind him, get out of this inning.
Well, here's Simpson now, who made an out in his first at-bat. He will try to bring home the first run for Braxton, and Gatlin Stanton trying to get out of this inning unscathed as he takes a peek at the runners, now comes to the plate. It's outside. Runner from first goes to second. We're not even going to give it a throw. You just worry about the batter here in this case.
You don't want to throw the ball in the outfield there, or even if you do make a good throw down, you don't get him out. That runner from third breaks. You don't want to give Braxton any confidence. So that was a good job by Stanton getting ahead. Now it opens up both the fastball and the curveball.
Here comes Stanton. He takes a peek out at second base. Now he'll come to the plate.
And there is that curveball, a little pop-up. Let's see if somebody – oh, Pierce is under it, I think.
Yes,
yep.
Pierce is
so
there.
That's a good job by Stanton, bearing down, throwing a couple strikes in there and getting out of the inning.
All right, so no runs in that inning, and we'll go to the bottom of the third. It's the Panthers' turn to bat. We'll be right back. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public, Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Gully Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244 or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Gully Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978, specializing in custom underground mining equipment such.
All right, we're back, Jeff, and Luke Stewart's going to lead this inning off for the Panthers, leading 6-0. You'd love to get a few more here and get really comfortable.
Yep, don't want to relax right here. You also don't want to get up there just, swinging at everything. Mays has struggled to throw strikes through both innings. Just sit back and make him put it in there.
Now, Coach
and
Nichols,
he does.
Yes, there's a strike. Coach Nichols is watching, and he liked that. We just got to bear down, and what'd you say?
Well, I think I'm going to change it to Packer down.
I don't know if he'll like that too well or not.
Maybe Viking down.
Swing and a foul back as Stewart is now down 0-2 in the count.
Right.
Mays has kind of settled in here a little bit. Looked better that second inning, maybe even getting better this third inning.
Now right here's Luke's just got to shorten up his swing, put the ball in play and make Braxton's defense get the out. Ooh.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Too easy.
Yep. So good little off-speed pitch there. Looked like Luke was geared up for the fastball and just couldn't keep his hands back.
Yep. And here comes Cooper. All right. Here comes Collins. Collins steps in. He is 0 for 1, I believe, on the day. And he'll try to get his first hit. He hits a ground ball to short.
That's going to be a tough play in the hole there.
Scooped up.
And he's safe.
He's safe. He did not get there in time.
That's always the toughest play for a shortstop. That ball in the hole between third and short, and you got to plant that back foot and get rid of it quick.
So good job for Collins as he is on with his first hit of the ball game. And now with one on and one out, it's the designated hitter, Jackson Brown.
Jackson did a nice job last at bat, letting that ball travel and take it to right field on that outside pitch. And I think he got 1 or 2 RBIs.
There's a pitch, stolen base coming, and easily.
He did call that a strike after the runner slid into second. Make Braxton's defense earn it.
0-2 count.
Or at least advance that runner to third.
Swing if it's close, but don't chase something out of the zone. It's a tough thing to do for baseball players. Here's the pitch. That one stays high.
Typically right there, 0-2. Pitchers typically like to throw that high fastball to set up their curveball in the next pitch. Raise that eye level, then you throw a curveball down.
Let's see if that breaking ball does appear and come to life here. Mays.
There it was.
Yep.
Kind of a little more of a slider. Sometimes he'll get on top and throw more of that 12-6 curveball. There he kind of got on the side of it and kind of threw that slurve in there.
Jackson did a good job fighting it off.
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
And so he stands in at the ready. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Only one out in the inning for the Panthers. Brown looking. And
that's what you got to do right there.
Wear it.
Yep. There's ice in the dugout. He'll be fine.
Number 15, Colin.
Put some ice on it. Get on first base. I like it. So now you got first and second. And here comes Colin. Colin is the center fielder. And this ball game, he is... What is Colin? Did he have a hit last time?
I know. I think he...
0 for 1.
Yeah.
He did get an out. That's right. We ended the inning with Colin. So he'll try to get a hit here.
So right here. If Colin can advance these runners, we got the top of the order coming up after this.
So
he's going to square around. All that is a perfect bunt.
I don't think they're going to get him here.
Nope.
He is safe. Man, what a bunt.
I mean, you couldn't get a more perfect bunt than that right there.
And in this infield grass, it just kind of died right in between the pitcher, catcher, and third baseman.
Yep.
Bases loaded and 1 out, and here comes Landon. And now you have a chance to break this thing wide open. And if you're Braxton, you have to be thinking strikeout or maybe a double play, but they haven't looked like they've been comfortable with that.
I think we're going to have a little umpire gathering here. Braxton's coaches, believe Colin was out at first base, so they're going to get together, and field umpire is going to ask the home plate umpire for his thoughts.
Well, do they need to see a replay?
Nope, safe, and that's it.
He was safe. We've got it up here. They just need to ask.
Just ask.
We know we
We'll
have
be
the
honest.
replay. Yes. And the replay showed he was clearly safe. That's a hit.
Yeah.
All right, so 4 hits on the game for the Panthers. 6-4, and we do have an error that was out there in center field. And 0-1-0 on the board for Braxton. Now we got a pause here. Now what's going on?
I don't know if Landon just wanted time to get the sign or what.
Maybe the catcher was still trying to...
I think the catcher's pitch comm went.
Oh, yes.
Now, that's new. We did not have one of those last year. I know Coach Krajewski got one for this year.
So that's interesting. And so you don't have to signal pitches anymore, I guess.
No, you just...
Radio in what it's going to be?
Yeah, radio into the catcher. Now, I'd probably get in trouble because I'd sit there and want to explain 42 different things at once to the catcher. And he'd probably just eventually look over and tell me to be quiet.
1-0, and here's another pressure situation for Landon Mays. He has to throw a strike here.
Yeah. And there it was.
Boy, that is very delayed. That's more delayed than I thought.
Well, I think it's getting more delayed as the game goes on.
Yes. So it looks like it's 1-1 now. Maybe he's saying it to the batter before he calls it. I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
Here's the next one. Strike 2.
Now, that time I actually heard. It sounds like he's saying strike and then signaling it.
So maybe that's what it is.
So right here, 1 and 2, just put the ball in play, Landon. Think fast and adjust to the curve.
Here it is. It's high ball. And now Landon is back even at 2 and 2 as he stands in here. Didn't even step out of the box. He is ready to hit. Only 1 out.
Yep.
Ball.
Apparently that was ball 4.
So
apparently
that's ball 4. So we should have trusted Bobby. He had it right.
Atkins.
7-0.
So now you couldn't ask for a more perfect situation. You got your power hitter up, your best hitter, bases loaded, 1 out.
So
no
Pierce
place
has
to put
a
him.
chance
To
really do some damage here. Pierce standing in. Here's the pitch.
And you can see there they know Pierce is our best hitter. That's why they started him off with the first pitch curveball. Just got a little bit too far outside.
Pierce doesn't even step out of the box. He is ready to go. Pierce looking. Here's the pitch.
There was another curveball, and that one caught the corner for a strike. So he may just see a heavy diet of curveballs, and Braxton will live with it if they walk him.
Here we go. Pierce standing in, looking. It is 2. No, it's 1. Is it 1-1?
1-1.
Okay.
And there was another curveball.
When Coach Krajewski jumped out of the way on that one.
And that's really a pitch like that, a curveball that just catches that inside corner. That's about all you can do. You just want to step out, rip it foul, and make that pitcher think twice about putting the ball back in there. So hopefully, I have a feeling he'll see another curveball here. They might go fastball up, but if he throws another curveball, I think this one will be more out over the plate now, and Pierce will really be able to do something with it.
Here we go. 1-2 count.
Yep, there was another curveball.
In the dirt.
That's a good job by Jackson. You got your best hitter up. You don't want to. I know there's not 2 outs, but you don't want to take a chance away from him driving in a run.
Yeah, don't want to run yourself into an out right here, as Brown has a chance to break this, or Adkins has a chance to break this thing wide smack open. Here it is. Landon Mays on the mound.
There was another curveball. So 3-2, they might throw him one here, but they've thrown him 5 straight curveballs. So if I'm Pierce, I may just sit curveball right here, and if they try to beat me with a fastball, I'll just foul it off and live to fight to see another pitch.
We'll see what he decides to do. 600 batting average, and looking to up that one and up that RBI total as well. That's outside, ball 4, and we have another run coming in, and this is. Boy, this gets tough now if you're Braxton County, because there is no let up.
Nope.
You got Lathan Brown right back at the plate.
And that was a tremendous at-bat by Pierce. Didn't try to do too much. Just took what the pitcher gave him, and he gets an RBI.
74 pitches for Landon Mays now, as we are only in the 3rd inning. Boy, he is going to have a tough time here. You wonder who else might be ready to come into this ball game. And now they're going to throw over just a toss.
Yeah, that's a little bit too dangerous for my liking right there, especially with the sun on the other side. That third baseman's got to look into the sun.
Well, you could tell he was kind of trying to shield his eyes and make sure he didn't miss it there. And so the left-handed Lathan Brown ready to go. 8-0 lead. Here's the pitch, fouled straight back.
And you talk about the pitch count. 75 pitches isn't always equal. If you throw 75 pitches over 6 innings, you're throwing, 12 pitches an inning. You get in there, rest. It's not too taxing on your arm. You can do that all night long, but you start throwing 75 pitches in 2 1/3 right now, that can be really taxing on your arm.
Yes, you are throwing him back to back to back to back, and it is not it's not cold out there either. It's pretty warm. And there's another one. It is 1-1 to Lathan Brown, looking to break this thing open. 6-2. Oh, there's
that may drive in a run. Nope. That was a nice play by the pitcher. Good job to barehand it. He knew he didn't have time to get his glove on it, and just makes a nice flip to the catcher.
So the bases will remain loaded, and you're right, that was a really good play there by the defense. And so now the bases are loaded with 2 men down, and Joel Elliott has a chance. And if there's ever a player that I trust in any sport to break things open with a big play, it's Joel.
And the few games I've watched, Joel hasn't. He's kind of got unlucky. He's put some good swings on the ball, and the ball just hasn't dropped for him. So
we'll see what happens here. First pitch, breaking ball outside, gets away, and that is Landon down there, who does have speed.
Yep.
But they're going to trust their.
You really don't want to take the bat out of the 2, 3, 4 hitters. If it's farther down the lineup, I would fully expect Landon to maybe take a shot there, and especially in an 8-0 game.
Joel stands in ahead in the count, 1-0, and now he's ahead 2-0.
2-0, just box it up right here. Look for your one pitch that you can drive in one spot, and you just let everything else go.
Gatlin Stanton, who is 0 for 1, stands at the ready in the on-deck circle here, if Joel can reach. Here's the pitch. Mays checks out the runner, comes to the plate, again outside, 3-0, and everything is outside into that left-handed batter's box here. He's having a tough time.
I have a feeling Joel's going to be very, very selective right here.
Yeah, don't want to take yourself out of an RBI, and that's ball 4.
Yep. So that drives in a run. That's an RBI. Walks as good as a hit, like they always say.
So another walk, another run scored, and the run totals are starting to amass. And here's Gatlin Stanton, who is on the mound for the Panthers. The Panthers have scored multiple runs in every inning so far. 4 in the first, 2 in the second, and now we're up to 3 in this inning, and Stanton trying to increase that total right here.
And as a pitcher, this is where you want to help yourself.
Yes, help yourself, give yourself some added cushion, and Mays just cannot find the strike zone at this point. 82 pitches so far in this ball game in less than 3 innings. There's another one on the inside corner.
I think that may be 6 straight balls. I think just So as you one exact pitch right here. Everything else you're letting go. All right, you're just looking for the one pitch you can do some damage with.
Josh Ward, the head coach for Braxton County, is out at the edge of the dugout here. Hasn't made his way out yet, and that is another ball. It's 3-0 the count. I wonder if this is the last batter he'll face.
I would think so, especially if he walks him on this pitch. Yeah, but I think the umpire may have gave him one there. That was kind of the feel sorry for your strike right there.
Yeah, that looked like a little outside, but he got the call. Now it's 3-1, and Joel maybe have the green light to swing right here. And he does.
Foul ball. Yeah. All right, so you got 3 and 2, 2 outs, bases are loaded, runners will be in motion. Now, as that third base runner, you want to make sure you take a very outside path to the plate, because if Joel would pull one down the line and you're coming straight down the line, that could be painful.
Yeah, yes, and there it is. Oh, it's caught.
That was a nice play, but that was almost that exact scenario right there.
Yes, it was. The out at third, and that'll end the inning, but 4 runs across the plate for the Panthers. It is 9-0. We'll go to the top of the 4th when we come back. This is WVRC Clay County Sports. Thanks.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Tony here. Go-Mart's Groovy Hoops is on now. Earn bonus rewards points and tokens with specially marked items.
Hey, it's Brad checking in. Go to gomart.com or check the app for details.
We are back here at Maysville Park, and the Panthers lead 9-0 in this ball game. As who do we have coming up here? Who is this?
15. That would be their 3 batter, Lowther.
So this is the 3rd batter in the order. This could be a big moment for Braxton if they hope to get back in this thing. They need a big inning in a big way. Let's see as we're in the top of the 4th inning. First pitch is...
Good little curveball for there from Stanton. I think it was just a little high.
Ball 1.
But it had some good movement on it.
So 9-0 here. Panthers still needing a run if they want to end this thing in 5. Next pitch is popped up into the parking lot.
That's going after my car again.
I never saw it land.
No.
It's still going up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so 1-1 count. Stanton working, trying to get through another quick inning here. He hasn't thrown that many pitches. That one's high for a ball, 2-1. Let's check the pitch count here as the softball team is down 6-2 against Nicholas County. So hopefully they can make a comeback. As Stanton, I'm going to check the pitch count here. Here's the next one. And that one is not able to find the plate. And that is 3-1 now. And Stanton has thrown only 34 pitches.
So somehow we get quickly through this and then maybe close it out in the fifth with 10 runs. He may be able to get under the 50-pitch limit.
Yes. All right, here we go. I think just to give some perspective, and that is a strike,
Yep.
Okay. Just to give some perspective, I think Landon Mays threw more than this in the first inning.
Yes, I think he threw like 35.
Yes. So he is working on a really good ball game is Stanton. Here's the full count pitch. Ball 4. That's a tough way to start the inning. Not what you wanted to see.
No, I think, tend to see a lot of pitchers, especially when they fall behind. They'll throw a couple strikes to get back in it, then they get to that 3-2 count, and they just tense up just a little bit. Grip the ball a little harder. You're supposed to grip it like an egg.
Mm-hmm.
You just grip it a little harder, puts a little more friction on the ball, and it's harder to find that release point.
All right, so with a runner on first base, a runner is going. It's a swing and a foul. 0-1 count. And he hit that one straight back into the fence. He may have been on top of that one, ready to hit it.
So right now, as the pitcher, if you know that guy's running, you can't let him time you up. So sometimes you want to come set for a second. Sometimes you want to come set for 3 seconds. Don't let that guy time you up and get a little half-second jump on you.
Runner back to first, and they're going to throw over.
Now he had him leaning. The guy just didn't have quite a big enough lead. So that was a good move right there.
So he is thinking about running, and I would love to see Landon get a chance to throw him out.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, 0-1 count. Here is Stan. He takes a peek over at first base. Lowther is set, fakes going, and doesn't really go anywhere.
But he did call that a strike, so it's 0-2.
Okay, so that was that outside corner has been a strike. It's been consistently a strike.
Mm-hmm. And that's what you want. That's
Yes.
all you can ask for is just have a consistent strike zone, and your pitchers and hitters can adjust.
Takes a peek one more time. He'll go. Here
a
he
pitch
goes.
out.
There it is. Ooh. Not in time. Ball gets away, but the runner won't have room to advance. There was Landon's chance.
Yep. I mean, everything right there was done perfectly. Maybe just a little slow to the plate from the pitcher, and Landon's. I mean, he's done a heck of a job back there, but that's not his full-time position. But
yes.
The pitch was right where he wanted it to be, 0-2, out of the zone. Landon was able to step, and we almost got him. Good throw.
It really was a good throw. It was up the line a little bit, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
All right, Stanton now peeks at the runner at second base, comes to the plate. It stays wide, I think.
That was a good pitch, a little outside, but 1-2, you're heading the count. That you started that right where you want to do, and just let it run outside a little bit. But hitter did a nice job laying off of it.
2-2 count. Stanton peeks and comes to the plate. Uh-oh.
Now that.
Not what you wanted.
No.
3-2 count. Runner will go to third. All right, so Stanton now has worked himself into a jam here.
Yeah.
Runner on third base, nobody out, and you're in a full count here to the 4-hole hitter. This is Luke Kelly, and on deck will be Landon Hart, the designated hitter. It's been pretty seamless so far for Braxton County, but for Clay County, I should say, Braxton is trying to make some noise here and get back into this thing. Here's the pitch. It's a line drive shot into center field.
Nice.
And picked up, and the throw home. The throw goes a little wide.
That was a very good jump on the ball out there in center field by Colin Elliott. He read that right off the bat. I thought for sure that was going to drop when it was hit.
I did too.
So we will gladly trade a run for an out right there with a 9-1 lead.
All right, so 1 out in the inning. No runners now on base, and that was, you said it, one heck of a play out there in center. And boy,
there's typically line drives like that, especially from a right-hander. They're going to work away from you as a center fielder, and he was on it every step of the way.
Swing, and they got maybe just a piece of that one for a strike.
That was another nice curveball there by Stanton. Started it right down the middle, let it run out over the outside corner of the plate, and the hitter was pulling off of it, he had no chance with that.
Here is the next pitch, and again, this is the designated hitter, Landon Hart.
Tried to go back to it, but that time he recognized it and let it go.
Stanton has slowed down as far, I've noticed anyways, as far as his speed to coming back to the mound and throwing the next pitch.
Well, I mean, what'd you say? He's only thrown 7 innings this year?
Yes.
So, I mean, this is probably the first time this year maybe he's gone 4 or 5, so he hasn't quite got that arm strength built up like some guys like Joel and Pierce and everybody who's thrown a lot of innings.
You may be correct, and maybe a little fatigue coming in, pulling away, but he gets the strike there.
And there was that outside corner pitch that ump's been given all night, so everybody knows that's a strike, so.
Yeah, no complaints from either side. It's been a strike both ways. And again, you said it. That's all you can ask for from an umpiring crew. Just be consistent with it. They've done a good job. There's a ball hit into left. Easy
nice
play.
Job by Matheny.
All right, and there you have it. So the second out of the inning is a fly ball out. Now you got 2 outs.
So not only has the infield made some nice plays, center and left fielders got some good jumping balls so far. Seem to be seeing it well. So that's all you can ask for as a pitcher, a defense that'll make plays behind you. It makes your life a lot easier.
Yes, it does, for sure. You've coached many years. How often would you have loved for the guys just to make the routine plays?
If you can make the routine plays at a high school level, you're going to stay in a lot of games.
Next pitch is on the ground. Joel's got a chance at it.
Nice job, Joel. Perfect.
Makes the catch, or makes the pickup going to his left, throws it to first in time for the out, and we will head to the 5th. Braxton does get a run across. It's 9-1. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County. In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have West Virginia at 304-587-4244 or Pennington Smith Funeral Home, located at 331 Main Street, Gully Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Tony here. Gomart's Groovy Hoops is on now. Earn bonus rewards points and tokens with specially marked items.
Hey, it's Brad checking in. Go to gomart.com or check the app for details.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
All right, we are back here. We got a change of pitcher for Braxton County. On the mound is Kyler White, and at the plate is Jamie Gross. So a lot of things going on here.
Good little curveball there. Nice 12-6.
You said it over the break that he looked like he had a good curveball, and he goes right to it immediately. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Gross stands in, the senior. Hasn't had a ton of at-bats, and we'll get a chance here.
Be nice if we can get 2 runs here, go to the 5th, get 3 outs, and call it a night.
Yes, I'm okay with that. And I noticed in the on-deck circle is
looks like Briar Dorsey.
Briar Dorsey in the on-deck circle going to bat for the Panthers. So Gross has a chance here. He can hit a ball country mile when it hits his bat. I will tell you that. Takes this one outside, ball 2.
I know I coached his older brother and Alex in middle school, and he was a phenomenal baseball player.
Yes, and of course Jamie, one heck of a football player for the Panthers, been a leader on the team. Good to see him back out. He hasn't played since middle school, and it's a tough thing to do for the best of athletes, and hitting a baseball is very hard.
Yes.
Even the best athletes struggle at it.
Say it's the hardest thing to do in sports.
I believe that for sure, and there's ball 4. So Jamie comes in, takes a walk.
Although most of the guys I faced in college made it look pretty easy.
Yes, the guys that make it look easy are really good. I remember when we played, do you remember that we had a little, it was a wooden bat league for a couple of games, and then all the bats broke, so it became a metal bat league. I realized real quick how hard it was to hit pitching, and it's incredibly hard.
We started that, it wasn't after my senior in college, but after my 5th year. And I realized I was done with baseball, and I think Cooper Osborne might have been 13, and I think he hit a double off the wall off me, and I was like, you know what? I think this is the end of my playing career.
I fouled one off, and I was proud of it at the moment. It is incredibly hard to do. Well, here's Briar Dorsey standing in. And good for the freshman to get a look at the plate here. He plays third base. I don't know if he's going to enter into the field or not. Yeah. What's the rule there? Can you bat and then somebody re-enter for you?
Yeah, if you start, you can re-enter. But if you do not start, so if Briar or Jamie would come out of the game, that would be it for them.
Okay, so I wonder if we'll see Cooper at third base and maybe – is this Cooper's spot in the lineup?
No, it's Luke Stewart's spot in the lineup. Okay. But I wouldn't be surprised if Stanton comes back in for Jamie to finish out the game on the mound.
Okay.
I think it just depends on maybe what happens this inning.
All right, this pitch is wide, ball 3. So White, who has a good curveball, we mentioned it, can't find the strike zone.
Just struggling to locate it.
And that is a quick way to run the score up when you can't find the strike zone. All right, Dorsey. 3-0 count. As a freshman, I was going to say he would love to get a chance at a swing, and that one is a strike. So,
but we talked about how nice it is to have a good defense behind you, but nothing will drive your defense more mad than a pitcher who walks everybody.
Yes. When you just stand out there and watch them trot around the bases. Strike 2. That's the same spot as the other one. It's close, but you have to swing at that one.
So now, you just adjust. You scoot a little bit closer to the plate, and you just take that ball to right field.
Your younger players out there, it's why when you're not in the game, always pay attention to what's happening in the game at all times. As there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Good comeback there for White for the first out of the inning. But you pay attention over there in the dugout, and you know where that pitch is and when it's a strike.
And I'm sure Coach Krajewski would not mind at all if they got their phones out and they just tuned in to WVRC during the game.
Well, I think that would be appropriate, for sure.
I don't think he would have a problem with that at all.
We'll see if I can't get a speaker over there. Yeah. We could just pipe our sound into the dugout. All right, who is this? Jackson. All right, Jackson Brown back in. Jackson's had a good game.
Yep.
2 RBIs already.
Couple good at-bats, and there was that good curveball right there.
Yeah, I was going to say.
When he starts that at the batter, that's a good pitch.
Yeah, it looks unhittable, and then it just crosses right over the middle of the plate. Jackson waiting, didn't even step out. He is ready for the next pitch. A long pause by White. Now he comes. There's a base hit.
Back up the middle.
Yes,
See
indeed.
if that shortstop can't get to it. Jamie will stop at second.
So Jamie, good job on the bases. I don't think he would argue this. He is not the fastest kid on the bases.
No.
So he'll stay at second. Now you're in a good spot.
If Colin Elliott hits one hard here, he might overtake both the runners on base here.
Yeah, well, Colin's speed is definitely faster than most everybody, if not everybody in that dugout. I would put him up against anybody for sure. And now I'm behind in the number of hits we have, I'm sure. Let me check and see how many we actually have here, because we have a bunch. Here's the first pitch to Colin behind him. Ball 1.
Yeah, right there as a hitter, the most important thing you want to do is you want to drop that bat, because if that ball accidentally clips your bat but you still have it up, that's a strike.
So it is 1-0. We saw that at some point. It felt like this year the ball hit the bat behind the batter.
It happens a couple times a year, and,
there's a strike.
It'll drive you crazy as a coach.
Yeah, get out of the way. Get the bat out of the way. Colin now, 1-1 is the count. He is looking for a hit. We would love to get 2 runs this inning, and we could end it in the top of the 5th. Here's the next pitch, and that one
gets away, and Jamie's going to take third.
Yeah, that catcher had no idea where that ball was. 2-1 the count.
Even when you're not the fastest guy in the world, the most important thing you can do at second is to get a real good secondary lead once that pitcher releases the ball, shorten the distance between there and third, so if there is a pass ball, you can get over there without much of an issue.
So here we go now, 2-1, or is it 3-1? Or 3-0?
Looks to be 3-0.
Is it 3-0, Bobby? All right, 3-0. So this is a perfect storm here for the Panthers. You got Colin Elliott and then Delward on deck, and he may be getting pinch hit for this next at bat too.
You could tell right there by Elliott's batting stance, he was taking all the way.
Yes, so 3-1 count. Here we go. Colin will stand back in here. 3-1.
And technically Jackson out there in second is that 11th run that would put us up 10 going into the 5th.
Boy, if he could poke one out into center. There's a lot of room in right center. That's ball 4.
Yep. All right, base is loaded. And it looks like, is that Bentley Rogers?
Bentley Rogers, and Bentley.
Going to have a mound visit.
You thought that was Bobby, didn't you? Where's number 19 and looks just like Bobby? Yep.
But I think the only difference is he stands on the right side of the plate.
Yes, the one's left-handed, one's right-handed. We'll take a quick break, hear a word from our sponsors, and when we come back, we'll have the rest of this game. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978, specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978, specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as...
All right, we got Bentley Rogers stepping in from the right-handed batter's box.
I know.
And did they change pitchers?
Yep, they changed pitchers again.
So what do we know? Luke Kelly is now
So
on the mound as it's strike one.
Yep, get a little first pitch fastball in the outside corner. Gets ahead in the count.
All right.
I'll tell you what, if all three of these Braxton pitchers have had good curveballs, if they could just locate them just a little bit more, they could cause some fits with teams.
Yes, indeed. Here's the next pitch.
That looked to be possibly a balk there. I don't think he came set for the full second, but in a 9-1 game, they're probably not going to call that.
So 0-2 to Rogers. Panthers 9, Braxton County 1.
Oh.
He
and
pokes
that is
one.
gonna
Foul.
Ooh. That was right on the line.
All right, so what is the count, Jeffy?
1-2.
1-2 now.
So he had that one curveball that was high for a ball.
Check it out. I'm looking at the chat,
Mhm.
and we've got somebody who says they're in Canada. Hey, like that. So we are
international.
We're This is the international version of WVRC.
Now,
so
I'm
if
not
you're watching
I'm not
from
sure
Canada,
about
thanks.
I'm not sure about the Go Braxton, but you know.
If you're in Canada, we have a good following, as that is a swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2.
But by the way, this is in West Virginia.
Yes, so Canada is, you probably saw some of our advertisements out there in Canada, so we're glad that we're reaching you.
Yep.
All right, so Jeff, this is a big problem for Braxton. Pierce Adkins.
Okay, so you got bases loaded, 2 outs. If you had one kid you wanted up in the team with a chance to end it in the 5th, going in the 5th, this would be the guy.
Yes, Pierce Adkins. Over 600 batting average as he is ready to go. Here's the first pitch, and it is a ball. 1-0.
And I know this sounds crazy, but Braxton may take the Barry Bonds method and just walk them and give up the run to stay within striking distance.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Check out this camera view here. It ain't terrible.
Nope.
You can see a little more than I thought. It's a little blurry.
Be nice right now if Pierce would just hit a double in the right field gap, come right at it.
Yes, we'll see if we can't get it over there at it. All right, so it is 2-0 now to Pierce, and he pops this one up.
Hopefully that one will get out of play. Looks like it's going to.
Oh, yeah, ain't nobody making a play over there. So, 2-1, just a long strike.
Yep.
Check out, that isn't a terrible view. I thought it was going to be worse. We could have probably gotten a little closer, but you can see the beautiful backdrop of Maysel Park right there. Man, beautiful. All right, so here's Pierce now. He is standing in, looking for a pitch to hit with 2 outs. Break this thing open.
Ooh.
That was a nice curveball.
That's almost one, when Pierce ducks like that, the umpire may give up on it. That might have actually been a strike.
I was going to say, it almost kind of looked like it came back across.
And
popped it up.
Hopefully.
This could be trouble.
That's always a difficult play, that ball moving around like that. And he makes the catch.
Makes the catch.
So it looks like we'll have to play longer than
Well, we'll at least
hoped.
go to the bottom of the 5th for
Absolutely.
sure. So let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have the rest of the top of the 5th inning, I should say, on WVRC Clay County Sports. We'll be right back right after this.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public, Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Golly Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244 or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Golly Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
A well-run retirement plan can attract and retain valuable employees, whether your organization has 2 or 2,000. People's Bank offers solutions to determine the best benefits approach that meets your business goals. People's Bank 401k solution offers fully bundled and in-house solutions that eliminate the need for multiple providers, saving you money. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
All right, we are back, and you are right. Jeffrey Gatlin is back on the mound. We do have a change at third base. It's Briar Dorsey over at third.
Now it's 6 innings in Major League, so would that be a quality start in high school baseball?
I think this is definitely a quality start, for sure. Maybe I'll have to look that up here in a little bit. There's a pitch outside, ball
Looks
one.
like we got Bentley Rogers in to catch now.
Okay, so some substitutes for the Panthers. Good to see these guys get some playing time here.
Jamie Gross in at first.
So all those guys stayed in, looks like.
Briar Dorsey at third.
Here's the pitch.
And
back to Gatlin.
Let's see if Pierce can get to it. Looks like he's got it.
Oh,
plenty
man.
of time. Plenty of time.
What a play. What a play.
And that's one as a pitcher. Sometimes you just let go because pitchers aren't always the best fielders, and you let that ball go to your shortstop, who's typically your best fielder.
Yes. Now, Jeff, you know I'm a good broadcaster, but in my daytime, I'm a teacher. Check this out. I've got a student right now, Ariel Dobbins, is doing college algebra right as the game's being played.
I mean,
you like that?
I mean, it sounds like you've
Great
got
job,
him.
Ariel. Keep it up. Get that homework done.
Now that shout out to Ariel. That is not what I would be doing in my free time. Would be college algebra.
Well, that's what I like to do. And I always ask the teacher for extra work, for enrichment purposes. Yes, that's the kind of impact I make on students.
I like it.
Yes, swing and a miss, strike 2. Who is this? Given, Aiden Given, I believe, the second baseman. Yes. So Given is prone to swinging to that high pitch. We'll see if Gatlin goes right back at it.
I barely wanted to do college algebra in my college algebra class.
Well,
of course, I didn't have you for a teacher. So.
I'm motivating. That's the thing about me. I'm very motivating, and they just want more and more and more of it.
And I go in your room, you've got all those posters up.
Yes.
I walk in there, do a little refresher on the Pythagorean theorem when I'm in there.
If there's anything you need, just look at the bulletin boards. Yes.
Little slope intercept.
Now you're talking my kind of
Y
talk.
equals mx plus b.
You are. I was called a savant yesterday. You're a savant. I didn't know what that meant. Do you know what that means?
What, y equals mx plus b?
A savant.
Oh.
I didn't know.
Well,
I had to look it up.
My dad used to call me an idiot savant, so I'm not sure.
Well, like a savant's like an educated or learned person. So
I think he would call me an idiot savant because I was knowledgeable about things that didn't matter at all.
Okay, that makes sense. Yes, here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Good
How about that?
Curveball there.
Let's take a look at that one more time.
And that's exactly what you want to do. 0-2, start that curveball outside and let it fall out of the batter's box.
A great pitch right there for out number 2.
Coaches I played for hated if you would ever put an 0-2 pitch in the strike zone at all.
Yes, because no need to, right?
Yep. You just want to use that 0-2 pitch to either go after the strikeout like he did or set up that 1-2 pitch for a strikeout.
All right, so here we go. Now you've got
Right
Markham.
back to the pitcher. And once again, Gatlin has another 1, 2, 3 quick inning, maybe 8 pitches.
Yes, a very, very quick inning and definitely a quality start for Stanton. That is how the top of the 5th ends. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. The Panthers will try to win it with 2 runs. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components, Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
Here comes Raymond Eggleton, going to get his first at-bat of the evening. And, Jeffrey, you mentioned you may remember, Ray, Dylan coached Raymond at HEY in Midget League basketball.
Yep, I helped out, 2 or 3 years ago with the Little League All-Stars, and I think Raymond was on the team.
Yeah, he would have been, he's in 9th grade this year, so whenever that was. So Ray is now in a Panther uniform. All right, we're in the bottom of the 5th, and he is not going to get cheated on his swings.
Nope. I mean,
swinging away.
One at-bat during the game, first they go up there, don't get cheated.
Yep, Ray's actually 1 for 2 on the season in varsity action, so he does have a hit.
Swing hard in case you hit it.
No batting gloves. He is not afraid.
Man, that's old school right there.
Yes. 1-1, the count to Raymond. Panthers lead by 8. The next pitch in the dirt.
He looks like he's seen it decently well. Typically, you haven't had a whole lot of at-bats. You're wanting to get hit. You're up there swinging at everything. And so far, he's pretty much just swung at the strike he got.
Here we go. Ray is ready. Here's the next one.
Caught that inside corner.
Couldn't quite tell, and I knew I was waiting for the signal from the umpire. So it's 2-2. Ray's going to have to protect if he doesn't like the pitch, as you don't want to go down without swinging, and he pops this one up. Pitcher over to make the play, 1 out in the inning.
Right there was another inside pitch, and if you want to be a really effective high school pitcher, you got to learn to pitch inside, because most pitchers don't, so hitters just go up there, they look middle away, and if you can throw that fastball in the inside corner, you're going to get a lot of jam shots like that or a lot of takes just because guys don't see it very often.
All right, so 22. This is Austin Craze. Looks like Coach K is emptying the bench here, isn't he? Austin going to stand in and take first pitch straight.
He better get a hit today because I came down first thing this morning and fixed his iPad.
Oh, surely not. Most kids probably take pristine care of those, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Swing and a miss.
It's just rarely do you see one. They almost never lose them.
Yes.
Or
I figured that was the case.
Or bedazzle them, the cases.
Yes, that one is in the dirt.
Does a good job checking the swing there.
Yes. I imagine they would take
I'm sure
excellent
you
care
as a
of them.
teacher, they almost always bring them charged.
There are always so much battery on them that they never have just 1%.
Yeah. And there's strike three.
Watched strike 3.
Yeah, that was a good little curveball. Started a little high. Probably hasn't seen a whole bunch. So probably just gave up on it and It's a good pitch by the pitcher.
All right, so who is this?
I think this is Stanton.
All right, so Gatlin's back in the ball game now. He may try to finish this game on the mound. As many pitchers as we have, I don't know that there's any need, as that's strike one. There's not really any need to try to save him. Panthers do play Thursday here against Roane County, but you're going to have...
I think they may have moved that game to Roane.
Well, I think they initially did, and then they moved it back.
Okay, so they moved it. So good.
Yes. So umpires are of short notice. There's no umpires. So if you are interested in being an umpire, now's a great time to get in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Umpires are some of the most liked people in the world.
I always said I would never be an umpire, but because I knew how I talked to umpires.
Yeah.
And I'm
well,
sure
you
I
and
would...
Coach K are two people that always were very polite with umpires.
Yes.
When I was around.
I never said a bad word.
Never disagreed.
No.
Ever. Boy, that is strike three. That
No.
was an ugly swing.
Yep.
And that's the end of the inning.
Yep.
That was a very quick, not a great inning for the Panthers, but they still lead 9-1. We will go to the sixth inning. We'll be right back. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
For more than 120 years, People's Bank has been dedicated to helping businesses thrive. The local business and commercial bankers take the time to understand your business, and that's where relationships start. From there, People's Bank offers a range of loans to best fit your needs, because there's no one-size-fits-all approach to financing. Operating loans, lines of credit, cash management, whether it's for day-to-day operations, expansion, or new equipment, People's Bank is committed to working together and building your success. People's Bank, member FDIC. A well-run retirement plan can attract and retain valuable employees, whether your organization has 2 or 2,000. People's Bank offers solutions to determine the best benefits approach that meets your business goals. People's Bank 401k Solution offers fully bundled and in-house solutions that eliminate the need for multiple providers, saving you money. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
We are back on WVRC, Clay County Sports, and we are in the top of the sixth inning as the leadoff batter, Landon Mays, is up, and that one is, that definitely hit a hood of a car.
Okay, I don't think it was mine, so we're all good. But once again, Stanton, first pitch for a strike, getting ahead in the count.
I haven't heard a thump like that in a long time.
It's amazing how more cars up here don't get hit.
Yeah, it really is. Man, that sounded bad.
Yeah. But it's all right, folks. WVRC will pay for it.
Yeah, just contact 111-222-3333 for all insurance claims. Leave a message. Yeah. All right, it's a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch from Stanton.
All right.
Ball two. He's done a really good job of working ahead in the count. I know he's not ahead right here, but throwing strikes, getting early outs. Really good job. I'm trying to look out there at Pierce is still the shortstop.
Yes. Joel's still at second. You got Jamie at first and Breyer at third.
So
looks like Raymond Eggleton is in right.
Yes, that is
I can't tell if that is still Colin in center or not. I believe it is. And
Colin in center.
Is Matheny still in left? Yes.
All right, so those are your changes. Here's the next pitch, and that one is a
strike.
Yes, 3-2 count. Was watching.
Now, I think Stanton's doing the really smart thing here. He's got a baseball that is practically brown, and when it gets a little dark like that, that's the best ball you can throw. You don't want to throw a pearly white ball at him.
Yes.
And there it is. We'll see if
ground ball to Dorsey.
Nice job, nice play, and got him.
Skips it over for the out. Man, what a play.
Good play by Breyer. Good scoop by Jamie. All right.
That was a nice
got
play.
Got it off the perfect hop. And like oftentimes, especially third base, that's a long throw. If you can't get it there, give that first baseman a nice good one hop. Yes. Too often they throw it in between, and that's a very, very hard play for a first baseman to make.
I was impressed right there by Dorsey as he made a really good play coming off the bench cold. Impressive. Just an impressive play all around. Here's the one-out batter now, Seth Simpson. He tries to bunt that.
He probably saw both the first and third baseman playing back because why would you be playing up in an 8-run game?
Yes.
Basically just right here you want to shade a little bit toward the lines and take that double away.
Yes. And Stanton is an excellent athlete on the mound, so he can get off of the mound and field his position. There's a good pitch.
That was a good curveball right there. But right there, I think you pretty much as a coach just typically you tell the pitcher which line they're supposed to cover, but right here you just tell them you cover both of them.
Here we go. Stanton looking in ahead 0-2. Nice
play. Now this is going to be a challenging play. Comes in, get rid of it. Safe.
Not in time. That's a good play.
That's about the only thing Breyer can do there other than that would be to try to barehand it, but that's a risky play.
I'd give that a hit, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, there was no bobble anywhere. He fielded it,
At bat number 15, Owen Lowther.
All right, so here comes Owen Lowther. Lowther, a really good basketball player for the Eagles.
Now, there you go. Stanton needs to step off good. He was about to go from the windup, and that would have allowed the runner from first to advance to second. Because once you start that windup, you can't stop to pick the runner off. So as soon as they move that first left foot, that runner would have been taken off. So good job there. And he's going to take off anyways.
Ooh,
we might get a double play.
How about that?
Yes, sir.
What a play. Step on the bag and throw over to first.
Honestly, Braxton did us a favor there. Was stealing the bag. That brought that shortstop towards second. If they're not stealing, that probably gets into the outfield for a hit.
That was one heck of a play right off the mound. How about one more time? Let's watch that one more time. Boy, what a play.
So you can see Pierce is already breaking that way when the ball is hit. And, I mean, you couldn't ask for a more tailor-made double play there.
Nice job. Now, let's go to the bats here and end this one. We'll be right back. Bottom of the sixth. Panthers lead 9-1 on WVRC, Clay County Sports.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured one ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast, or dig into the Big Tater, crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs burial cremation. Home 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home, located at 331 Main Street, Gawley Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
We are back, and it is Jamie Gross as he comes back up to the plate. Jamie walked in his first plate appearance. I need to shout out somebody right here. Bobby Triplett. He's a cousin of mine through marriage. My wife Tara's family. He watches every single game from the Fairmont area. North Marion, well, he didn't graduate from North Marion, but would have before North Marion became North Marion. And he is a big baseball fan, a really good baseball player in his time. So, Bobby, appreciate you watching, buddy. I know you may be watching it back in replay, but we do appreciate you. Yeah. As Gross fouls this one off.
Tell you what, up in that neck of the woods, they play some really good baseball with Bridgeport and Fairmont Senior and East Fairmont, North Marion, all those teams up there.
Yes. Some really
that's a good baseball area.
Competitive in all athletics, really. All right, 1-1 the count, right?
2-1.
2-1.
And right here, still need 2 runs. 2 runs this inning puts the game out of reach.
Boy, I love to watch baseball, but there's just something about winning it at the plate that's a little more exciting. So hopefully they can do it here. Jamie, he's a pretty good swing. That one bounced.
And as a pitcher, it's a lot less nerve-wracking to win it at the plate than it is to win it when you're in the field.
Yes, you don't have to try to get that last out. So Gross stands in. Here is the pitcher.
Ball 4.
Yeah, that pitcher he is digging around out there like he can't get his footing. I don't know what's going on. Seems frustrated.
Yep.
That is Luke Kelly.
We'll have another mound visit.
Yeah, he is all over the place out there on that mound.
And it looks like the coach will pull him. Probably going to keep him under 30 pitches so he's able to go tomorrow.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, while they're switching the pitchers, we will take a break. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned.
At People's Bank, the team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. They provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you're a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. The strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
At Big Otter Elementary, we believe school is more than just a place where lessons are taught. It's where friendships grow, curiosity thrives, and every child is part of a family. Here, learning isn't just about books and tests. It's about connection, encouragement, and a love for discovery. With the highest student achievement in Clay County, our success comes from something much deeper than academics. It comes from families who are involved, teachers who care, and a community that believes in every child's potential. At Big Otter Elementary, every student is known by name, valued for who they are, and supported by a team that feels like home. Big Otter Elementary, more than a school. It's a community, it's a family, and it's where the future begins.
Whoever made that commercial.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean,
that was good, wasn't it?
He or she does some really good work.
Yes.
I mean,
impressive. Big Otter Elementary, part of Clay County Schools. Who's pitching? Number 10. Was Seth Simpson?
Yeah, Simpson.
All right, so Simpson's going to step in. He was the shortstop. It looks like the pitcher, Kelly, went to the shortstop position. Yeah. I think they just trade positions each time they...
This is their fourth pitcher of the night.
All right, so Simpson's going to come in, and he will face Briar Dorsey, who took a walk, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
So Dorsey walked. He did put a ball in play, but it was foul. And so now he will step in and face Simpson. He fouls one off right off the bat, 0-1.
In a game like this, that's a way to just be up there ready to hit. All right, just looking for your pitch there, just a little late. It's always hard to time up a guy you haven't seen the ball come out of his hands yet, so...
You don't want to swing at bad pitches, but with limited plate appearances, you would love to get a hit instead of a walk. That one is on the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 9-1. The Panthers have, according to my stats, have given up 2 hits. I'll have to check that here in just a few moments. Jeremy, you got Game Changer up? We'll check out the...
I think one of them was a...
One of them was
a fairly... a decent hit ball to the outfield. The other one may have been an infield hit.
Yes. So we'll check Game Changer and see what the official book has, if that's correct or not. Then we'll try to match them. It is 3-1 now the count. Here we go. There is a pop-up over to the first baseman. The out made, and there's one out. Brower just couldn't get much of that one.
At bat number 1, Eli Matheny.
All right, so I'll have to check mine. Here's Eli Matheny. Eli's played in the field, hasn't had an at-bat yet, so we'll see what he can do.
Now, Eli, I've watched him for 3 years from the dugout. If this pitcher throws anything below probably his upper knee, he will crush it.
Well,
it's just anything above the upper knee he struggles with.
Well, there's a pass ball, and that's going to be allow the runner to advance to second. We've given up 2 hits tonight, and we have 6 ourselves. So really good pitching night for Gatlin Stanton.
Yep. And like we talked about, he's almost had the exact opposite night as these Braxton County pitchers. He's thrown nothing but strikes. I think he may have 1 walk on the night.
Yes.
Where the Braxton pitchers have had actually good stuff. They just have not been able to locate the strike zone.
Yes, and that is, we talked about that before the game. When you work behind in the count, walk a lot of batters, it's hard to win. Hard to keep teams off the scoreboard. There's a ball that's low, and so he's behind in the count here.
So now Matheny probably knows he's going to come with a fastball. Some guys do throw a curveball 2-1. But nope, there was a fastball, gets away. Looks like Jamie's going to be able to advance to third.
And it's a 3-1 count.
So now Matheny can just probably put a ball on the ground past the pitcher, or maybe a little deep fly to the outfield. That'll play to run and get us closer to that 10-run margin.
Matheny ready to go. Love to see Eli drive one here. He swings through that one, though, and it's 3-2.
That one was outside, and he was just swinging around it. That's what a lot of kids, when they haven't seen a whole ton of pitches, they try to pull those outside pitches instead of staying inside the ball and just taking them the other way.
Here's the 3-2, and that one was in on his hands. He just did get a piece of that one.
Well, now there's something you don't do. If you want to keep an umpire happy, the on-deck batter needs to be out there to get that foul ball. You don't want to make the umpire work at all.
On deck right now, I'm looking down through there. Looks like it is Colin Elliott. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Chased the curveball outside.
So it's out number 2.
I give the pitcher credit. 3-2. 3-2. Throwing a curveball there. You got to have confidence in it.
All right, so here's Colin now. He'll step in with 2 outs. Still haven't been able to get those 2 runs in. And we do have some comments, active comments. I don't know if this is.
I don't think
Cooper.
No, nobody hit a home run off me in that wooden bat league.
No, I was on your team. I remember well.
Yeah. So
someone did. Someone remembers it differently than
me.
Everybody had a home run after it's over.
It's kind of like.
Oh, that one's way inside.
It's kind of the older you get, the greater you get at sports. That's somebody just call it misremembering.
Misremembered, yes. I was confused at what that meant for a minute, and then it hit me. I know what that is. Yeah, that's funny. All right, so Colin now, it is 2-1, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 2-1. Elliott trying to bring home Gross from third base. He's standing over there all alone.
Oh, that was the pitch you wanted right there.
Yeah. And it is 3-1. Colin trying to find a way to drive a run in. Here we go. Oh, that is a good pitch right there.
So that is strike 2.
Colin in this game, my phone's not got much charge in it. That's not good. I did not come prepared.
You're like the kids with their iPads.
I was going to say, I just talked about the kids with their iPads, and now I don't have any charge in my phone. I was trying to check and see how Colin had done. There's a swing and a miss.
Strike 3. Well, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Play a full 7, get 3 outs here, and get a big win over Braxton County.
All right, so we head to the top of the 7th. It is Clay County 9, Braxton County 1. We'll be right back right after this on WVRC, Clay County Sports.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public, Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Gully Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244 or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Gully Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
For more than 120 years, People's Bank has been dedicated to helping businesses thrive. The local business and commercial bankers take the time to understand your business, and that's where relationships start. From there, People's Bank offers a range of loans to best fit your needs, because there's no one-size-fits-all approach to financing. Operating loans, lines of credit, cash management, whether it's for day-to-day operations, expansion, or new equipment, People's Bank is committed to working together and building your success. People's Bank, member FDIC.
Here we go. Top of the 7th inning. Panthers trying to win it right here. John Paxton on the mound for the Panthers. He'll face Luke Kelly to start this inning. And first pitch is outside, ball 1.
Nope, strike.
Strike 1. That's what I meant.
See, John was in the dugout watching. He knew to throw that ball about 6 inches off the outside corner.
Yeah.
And that's the perfect spot.
That's why you pay attention to WVRC. Exactly. That one is.
And that's another strike.
Mm-hmm.
So well ahead here. John's got a pretty good curveball, so you might see that coming up either. Probably go with another fastball here maybe to set that up. We'll see. And we'll see if Joel can make the play.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what you want. 3 straight strikes and an out.
Nice play.
Tell you what, I've been impressed with Joel over there at second base tonight. He's made several really good plays.
Well, normally it is Colin Elliott at second base. Joel making it look like that is his natural position. So, easy up. Now we got Landon Hart.
And that may be why Coach Jesse's trying Delwart out of catcher, because, I mean, if you can catch Delwart the rest of the season when he's not pitching, you have Pierce and Joel up the middle, and, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that probably.
In an already pretty good defense, you get just a little bit better. Now, after those 3 good pitches, should we tell the audience? I think we should tell them.
Yeah.
I think we should tell them why he's done so well.
Okay. Yeah, let's save that.
That one's hit up the left field line. That's going to be a double. Round first, going to second, and the throw is there, but he's in there before the throw for a 1-out double. I was going to tell everybody we'll just wait and hold that tidbit till the next great pitch.
Then we'll get there.
Okay,
but
fair
right
enough.
here, you're up 9-1. You do not focus on that runner at all. If he scores, it's no big deal. As a pitcher in this situation, I wouldn't even look back at second.
Callan Meadows on to hit. You see that runner?
And I would not.
second.
I would not even be holding him if I was the pitcher and shortstop. Just get the out, just like that. Get
Good
ahead.
pitch. No balls and a strike. 9 runs on 6 hits and 1 error for the Panthers. Braxton County 1 run, 3 hits and no errors as they are trying to complete what would be a magical comeback, and the Panthers trying to close the door. Swing and a miss. That
Way
was a
ahead.
good pitch. That was an excellent pitch right there. Got him
To
chasing.
0-2, you can throw about anything right now. I just would not give him something he can hit hard.
If you were teaching John,
Yeah.
what would you have him throw?
Either a high fastball to set up the curveball or the curveball.
Oh, that was a good one.
But yeah, if I
If you were teaching him or giving him lessons or something, you would tell him to go with that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough here. 0-2
now,
count.
Knowing Coach Krajewski and calling pitches for a while,
Yeah.
typically in this situation, he does not want you to call anything other than a fastball. So we'll see what happens here.
Well, you all always
Yeah.
you all always got along well when it came to calling pitches,
Yes.
and never. I can't think of any disagreements you ever had over
You
there.
know, he would give me friendly advice, and I would respond by saying, "Thank you, I appreciate it."
I've always thought
I will
that was
take
what
that
it was.
into advisement.
I'll take it under advisement. Yes. We got some car headlights on. That's not good. Yeah, Bobby will tell them here in a minute. Get their headlights off.
So
There we go. Don't even need to. Oh.
I would just say, duly noted, Coach.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, here we go. 1-2. Here is Paxton's next pitch, and it is fouled off.
decent off-speed pitch. I couldn't quite tell if that was a curveball or a changeup, but now when John really gets on top of it, he has a very, very good 12-6 curveball.
Just a freshman.
Yep.
So he can develop that curveball.
And I think just like any freshman, I think this is the big thing for John. Just getting out here and getting the innings and getting the experience, because there's not too many freshmen that are gonna hop out in the mound their freshman year and not be a little bit nervous. And when you're nervous, you can't quite think through your process of, all right, I threw that one high. Why did I throw it high?
Sure.
So
1-2.
There was that curveball. Just got to the side of it a little bit. No, I think Pierce is intent on covering the backside of the runner on second's jersey in dirt.
Yeah, he keeps kicking at it. I noticed. Like, if you're going to run and get closer to me, I'm going to kick dirt at you. And there's a base hit. No.
And there Joel gets to it. Once again, another great play.
Wow. I said a base hit.
Yep.
Man.
I think John wanted no part of that ground ball as it went by.
He made a nice karate move right there. Oh, that was a nice play. Again, another good play by Joel at second base. And now you're 1 out away from getting a victory here over Braxton County, and you're going to have to deal with Kyler White, the first baseman. And White steps in the left-handed batter's box here.
We were talking about a little bit earlier in the game, what's it like facing lefties. Throwing a fastball to a lefty is not too difficult, but when you're first facing them, learning how to throw your curveball, because naturally if you yank it too much, you're going to hit them.
Yes.
So you got to learn where to start that curveball, and then even how to throw that back foot curveball that comes in behind his back foot without hitting him.
There's a foul ball.
So
right into the net.
But John has done what you'd want a kid to do. He just came in and thrown strikes. They put the ball in play. They've got one hit, and we've made 2 solid plays and 2 solid outs.
Make him put it on the ground and trust those guys up the middle.
The last thing you want to do is just a bunch of walks. And there's another good pitch for a strike. Once again, ahead in the count.
They have really had no good contact here other than the double down the line, but that really could have been caught.
And just watching John, you can tell he's probably had a good pitching coach growing up.
Well, he had some. I heard he took lessons.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't know.
But whoever he did take lessons from knew what they were doing, because he is excellent pitcher. There it is.
Another ground ball, and hopefully, don't want to jinx it, and that will do it.
Nice play for out number 3, and that is the ball game, folks. Clay County wins it 9-1. The last out was 6-3, and that put it away. Panthers win. We'll take a very quick break, and when we come back, we will have your Clay County Schools player of the game and wrap things up. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
At Clay County High School, we prepare students for every path: college, careers, athletics, and service to our country. For those pursuing higher education, our robust academics and supportive teachers ensure students are ready for the next level. Our athletic programs not only build teamwork and discipline, they open doors to college scholarships, giving students the chance to compete at the next level. Our vocational school provides real-world training across a wide range of trades and career fields, from EMT and health sciences to the next generation of welders and chefs, from future electricians and linemen to students pursuing carpentry, construction, farming, and agriculture. At Clay County High School, students have the opportunity to choose a track that prepares them to step directly into the workforce after graduation. And for those considering the military, we provide opportunities to explore service and leadership, helping students decide if it's the right path for them. No matter the direction, Clay County High School is committed to guiding every student to success.
We are back, and the Panthers win it 9-1 over Braxton County. Let's go through real quick. I'll give you the rundown of how things went. Landon Delwart was 0 for 1 at the plate, but he did score 2 runs, had an RBI and 2 walks. Bobby Rogers was 0 for 1. Pierce Atkins came in, was 0 for 1, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI, 3 walks on the night. Latham Brown, 1 for 3 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. Raymond Eggleton was 0 for 1. Joel Elliott 0 for 2 tonight, but had 2 RBIs and a walk. Austin Craze was 0 for 1. Gatlin Stanton 0 for 3, did have a run scored. John Paxton did not have an at-bat, but finished the game out well on the mound. Luke Stewart 1 for 2 tonight with a run scored. Jamie Gross had 2 walks in his 2 plate appearances. Cooper Collins 1 for 1 with a run scored. Also had a base on balls. Briar Dorsey 0 for 2 tonight at the plate. Jackson Brown was 2 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI. Eli Matheny 0 for 1, and Colin Elliott was 1 for 3 with a hit and a 1 base on balls for the Panthers. Pitching-wise, it was Gatlin Stanton got the win. He went 6 innings strong, giving up only 2 hits, 1 run. It was an earned run, only walked 1 batter and struck out 2. Pretty impressive night for Gatlin. And coming in at the end was John Paxton with 1 inning pitched. He gave up 1 hit, no runs, no earned, obviously no walks and no strikeouts. So a solid night for the Panthers. Jeffrey, in your first broadcast, what were your final thoughts of the Panthers?
I mean, I think this is exactly how Clay, if they're going to win games, if they're going to advance in the regional, they're going to have to do it. I mean, you look at the pitcher's line, 7 innings, 1 earned run, 2 hits, only, I think, 1 walk.
Yes.
And then I think if you look in the field, no errors.
Yes.
Not a lot of hits tonight, but they were patient at the plate. They let Braxton walk them. They got on base. They were aggressive on base. This is not going to be a team that's going to go out and hit, 12 doubles, a couple triples, and a home run. This is going to be a team that's going to have to play good defense. Pitcher's going to have to put the ball over the plate, and then they're going to have to be scrappy and use their base running and stuff and bunting ability and put the ball in play to score a few runs to give them some chances against those better teams on our side of the region.
Well, exactly. Gatlin only threw 65 pitches tonight, 45 of those strikes, so pretty impressive stuff for Gatlin, and that is why I think we both agree he is going to be our Clay County Schools Player of the Game. Congratulations, Gatlin. The line was 6 innings pitched, 2 hits over those 6 innings, only 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Pretty impressive night for Stanton. And Landon did a good job at the catcher position. The plays that Joel made at second and Pierce at shortstop was pretty impressive. The corner infielders were good. Briar Dorsey made a nice play coming in for Cooper over there at third.
I think Jamie, that one play, Jamie dug the ball out of the dirt.
Yep. Luke started over there and made all the routine plays, all you can ask for.
Colin got that one really good jump on that ball in center, and I think even Matheny tracked one down that wasn't the easiest play in the world. I don't think there was a ball hit to right all night.
Yes, so excellent job, excellent game by the Panthers. Jeff, thanks for coming in, and don't be a stranger. We may have to have you back a few times.
Okay.
That sound fair enough?
Yep, we'll just keep playing those commercials.
All right.
Whoever made those commercials did a heck of a job.
We will do so. Well, folks, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We hope you join us back in. The plan is for Thursday night to cover the girls as they play for 5th place in the LKC. The boys will be home. If something were to change, we would let you know. And then we got a whole slew of home baseball games coming up that we plan to cover as well. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate it. Jeff, any last words?
Nope. Big win. Go Panthers. And till next time.
All right, folks. Good night. We'll see you next time. This is WVRC Clay County Sports for Alan Tanner and Jeffrey Crockless. Good